Welcome everybody to a new episode of Rafa's Toy Studio, the place where I get to talk about those toys that everyone should check out. And today I'm very excited to share a couple of figures that aren't necessarily a collection because I don't have a lot of them, but I wanted to share the real dynamic duo, Fox Mulder and Dana Scully, the two people trying to find out the truth in this world. And this show, The X-Files, is one of those television programs that I didn't watch as a kid because the theme song, first of all, scared me, and second, I didn't really have a lot of I didn't watch a lot of TV shows when I was growing up. And so now that I'm older, now that it's on Netflix, I can actually really enjoy it for what it is. I'm currently on season 4, really liking season 4. Kind of has mixtures of monster of the week and also, more importantly, some kind of arcing story that goes from, where is my sister, to, oh my god, there's bees, to, oh my god, are there aliens? So it's a lot of fun. I really like this show, and I can understand why it became such a big part of pop culture, especially in the 90s. These two were everywhere, and it became cool to like aliens. And I've always liked aliens, so that's even cooler in itself. And so today, I wonder if a show like this would have been even more successful in today's time than when it actually came out. So rewatching it now, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. But specifically, I wanted to showcase, more importantly, that I have these toys in plastic form, and you can go about and recreate these adventures because these toys are lots of awesome. So whether you like the X-Files or don't like the X-Files, give it a shot. It's pretty cool. And so right now I'm going to share my McFarlane's Toys, the X-Files Series 1, Agent Fox Mulder, and Dana Scully. McFarlane Toys is at it again. And here I have my 1998 McFarlane Toys Agent Fox Mulder action figure. About 6 inches, I would say more 5.5 inches. He's not too big of a toy, but still rather handsome, as you can see from the great likeness to David Duchovny. But more importantly, a great Fox Mulder toy. This is the classic version that you have in the TV series. He's part of the FBI, the field agent, spooky Mulder, coming in his suit, specifically with the detail in his FBI name badge. As you can see there, right? Special agents. Really, really cool. Again, likeness to the face, great detail. And once again, like I said before in other videos, McFarlane Toys, I feel, is unmatched in the detail and likeness to the characters that we see on TV and in movies. Where they have a lot in detail, specifically in looks, they lack a little bit, specifically these toys, in joints. There's not a lot of movability. You can move the shoulder, can't really move anything else. You can move the wrists, and then, pant legs. But again, the detail is really nice, and that's all you really need for the most part, especially if you're going to be recreating some of these scenes. He comes with his badge, like I said before, and he comes with this really sweet flashlight. I had guns for him to make it look cooler when he's holding things, but besides that, he's perfect the way he is. This toy came specifically with this human host in cryptoid cryopod chamber, and it's fucking sick. I mean, look at this. So it just opens, and you got this translucent, horrible-looking creature man just kind of staring back at you. Alien-built ice pod. And the human body is very translucent. The amount of detail to this is really nice, specifically the rustic look of the actual interior metals with the background in place, and then with these things kind of clamping together like some kind of, again, alien kind of cryopod to kind of keep these things nice. And then in the back, you see the colors, the veins, everything in this human body. Exactly the type of shit that Mulder finds on the daily. So, Fox, being the X-Files file that he is, he's trying to figure out the truth. Will he ever find these aliens? You see through the twists and turns in the entire show, and as much as I love this series, I love this toy. This is a great representation of Fox Mulder. And then there's Scully. I love Agent Scully to death. I had a huge crush on her, specifically starting to watch the X-Files. There's just something about her that just, the beauty, the intelligence, her kindness, that slow romantic build she builds with Mulder that so many people loved in the series. But more importantly, with this specific toy, this is the 1998 Series 1 X-Files Agent Scully toy. She comes dressed in Arctic gear, specifically when she's trying to kill that thing-like alien that we see in, I believe it's either Season 1 or Season 2. I don't remember at this moment. I'm sorry. But she comes with a cell phone, which I have misplaced, unfortunately, one of those giant ass cell phones from the 90s. So I'm sorry I don't have that. But this Scully, I like the Arctic gear. I wish I picked up the other Scully that comes in her uniform, her FBI uniform, because then she'd match Mulder a lot better. And unfortunately, in this case, she doesn't. I don't have Arctic gear Mulder. I got suit Mulder, and then I got Arctic gear Scully. So together, they're not really a good match. But again, you do with what you have. You create the adventures that you can with the pieces you have. And with this specific toy, there's not a really good likeness to the face. I wish the face could have been a little bit better. I don't think it really captures the essence of the beautiful Scully, but nonetheless, still a good toy. You know who this is. I wish one of her hands could also kind of carry a gun more easily. The detail's good. Again, doesn't really move much. Very rigid, built like this. And then the arms move kind of funny, but they don't really move too well. But again, you got what you have. And then this specific toy came with this awesome alien, and this alien is just beautiful. There's a lot of detail. Again, can't move too much. The face is great, but the shoulders are made out of this rubbery material, which makes it move kind of a lot more reptilian, which is really nice. And again, a lot of detail in not just the color, but in the face mold and everything else. So when it's coming at you, you got to be ready, because he's trying to get you, and you got to watch out. But besides my beautiful Fox Mulder and Scully figures that I have with McFarlane Toys, I also started picking up these XFiles Titans, The Truth Is Out There collection minifigures. I like the little Mystery Minis Pop Funkos. Those are really fun little vinyl toys. These are very similar. The heads are a little bit bigger, a little bit more detailed. These are part of the Titan line. I mean, just look. Look at this toy. Look how beautiful he is. It's perfect. All that you really need, all the essence of like, or is there aliens out there? More importantly, right here, this is Gillian Anderson. There we go. That's a good Scully. That's the Dana Scully that I fell in love with as a kid. This is all that you really need. These toys are really nice. They're fun. Again, little collectible things. If you don't want to have the more detailed specific figures that are more at scale, these little adorable toys can also be a lot of fun to play with. They're also mystery minis, so depending on what you get, you're able to kind of find other things. And with these two, I had to order them online because I needed them for the collection. But at the same time, when I actually bought these mystery minis, I got a Lanny, which is pretty cool. He comes with this little pocket monster thing that he has in his hand, in his stomach. And also, I also got one of those variant tombs. So I'm glad I have these because, again, it's the monsters that Agent Scully and Fox Mulder are trying to find. And of course, I had to order Skinner, the real hero of the X-Files. This is the man who had a deal with Mulder's shit, with Dana's insubordinates. I mean, if anyone, my spirit animal is Benson from regular show. My spirit animal for sure would be Skinner from the X-Files, because, you know, you're just trying to get shit done. You have things to do, and you got to watch out for your employees, otherwise you're going to get themselves into trouble. But I'm very happy that I have these toys because, again, it adds to the collection. It adds to the mystery. There's so many different ways you can find X-Files toys. The McFarlane ones are a lot of fun. I only have those specific two. But with these, you know, I have more opportunity. I can get the Smoking Man. I can get Byers and Frohke and Langley. I can have all kinds of different adventures with these little Titan toys. So again, there's a little bit of a flavor for whatever you want. So whether you want to collect the actual real deal, you know, proportionate figures, or whether you want to collect little Titan toys, that's completely up to you. And so there you have it. That's my X-Files McFarlane toys and Titan vinyl figures. I don't want to really say collection because I don't have a lot just yet, but kind of the starting point more than anything else. The X-Files is one of those TV shows that really struck a nerve with a lot of people over the years. I didn't start watching until more recently. I always knew what the X-Files was. I remember being freaked out by the theme song, but more importantly, it was a show that now watching as I'm older, I can really appreciate a lot of the, you know, the alien sentiment, or the idea of, you know, the truth is out there, look for answers, be your own person. And that's something that I can really feel whenever Fox Mulder is out there trying to find the truth. It's a beautiful story with great parts, and yeah, kind of towards the end it started to kind of make fun of itself, became a very meta show, which is fine, but at its very heart, you know, it's the show about a man trying to find his sister and trying to discover the truth. And, you know, there's a show about friendship, a show about love. You have all kinds of different things from little green men to conspiracy theories, the horrid bees, Cancer Man. I mean, there's all kinds of different things that really makes this such a great show. And to be able to have a couple of the toys, I can always live with it. I'm going to continue to watch the X-Files. I love it. I haven't finished watching it. And as I continue to do it, I will make sure that I enjoy the series. But more importantly, I'll also make sure that I enjoy the plastic.